It's news time for LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, and not the best of weeks, let's be honest. The Nintendo Direct event happened, there was no news. People thought maybe This Week in Star Wars, the weekly show on the Star Wars YouTube channel, could have something coming, but it turns out the game revealed this week was Star Wars Hunters, nothing to do with LEGO Star Wars. However, there is a bit of news to go over, including some quite disappointing news regarding a lot of characters being in the game potentially. So as always guys, like if you enjoy, subscribe if you're new, let's get right into it. Now I'm going to get that really quick bit of news out of the way, which you've probably seen everywhere, and that was that Amazon Germany updated their editions for LEGO Star Wars for both the Standard and the Deluxe. And now Amazon Germany have the same deal going on, that they have their own classic character edition of the game. So if you buy the Standard edition of LEGO Star Wars, you actually get the classic character pack with it, and there was that nice little Lando sticker on there, and also the stickers added for the Deluxe edition which just indicate the Steelbook, all 9 movies, the Luke minifigure, and obviously the classic character pack as well. I know this has led a lot of people to believe that this is the marketing campaign gearing up now with these stickers. However, the fact that these are only on Amazon Germany, it leads me to kind of believe that these stickers have been around for a while and they've just not updated them on the website. Someone also tried contacting LEGO on Twitter asking about a release date. They got this generic message back, and this has led people to believe there's no delay. I don't believe this is a delay, but this is just a standard reply. We all know this stuff by now. I'm just clearing it up. This is a bot reply. They didn't actually bother to write this out directly to this person and confirm the game is still coming out in spring. But let's get on to some pretty disappointing news, and once again, every time I think I've left these stickers on the back of LEGO boxes behind, I'm always drawn back to them. Because we know by now these 4 sets on screen, the Throne Room, the Advent Calendar, the Razor Crest, and the Resistance Transport, all have specific codes on the back. I've put the codes on screen right now for those of you that don't have them, that you can unlock the 2 vehicles, Emperor Palpatine and the snowy versions, holiday versions of Darth Vader and the Gonk Droid. But these other 6 sets for 2020, last year, all had Play It in the Skywalker Saga stickers on the back, and that led a lot of us to believe that the sets and the characters would be playable in the game. No codes required, nothing like that. It was just a sticker indicating that this stuff would be in the game. Well, as has been floating around the Reddit recently, and I looked into this more myself, there's actually descriptions for all 6 of these indicating that it might just be the vehicles, and for one of them indicating something completely different. So as you can see, I've included the description lines here. The one for the 501st Battle Pack, which pretty much sums up the rest of them, so I'll just give you the outline of this one, reads: this 285-piece construction playset makes an ideal birthday present or holiday gift for boys and girls aged 7+. The 2 vehicles can also be driven in the LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga video game. And Grievous's Starfighter indicates you can fly it in the game. The Knights of Ren Transport indicates you can fly it in the game as well. The AT-AT indicates you can drive it in the game. And then Anakin's Jedi Interceptor once again says you can pilot it in the game. And I'm going to get on to why I left the AAT out in a second, but for these 5 in particular, it pretty much states that it's just the vehicles. Now, for example, the 501st Battle Pack, there's a speeder and there's a walker, and it indicates both vehicles will be playable in the game, which is nice because it's not just a copy and pasted message. It pretty much states that the 2 vehicles will be playable. It could have easily have just been missed out and said that it will be playable in the Skywalker Saga and not indicated there was 2 parts to this set. But would the 501st Walker and 501st Speeder be playable in the game without the 501st? No, they wouldn't, but we do know the 501st Troopers are in the movie, so that one's not too worrying. In fact, a lot of these characters I expect to make it into the game, but when you get on to the AAT, which includes Ahsoka, one of her loyalist troopers, and the 2 battle droids. First of all, it reads this: fans can also command the vehicle in the LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga video game for extra creative fun. Now, command could honestly just mean drive it around and play in it yourself, but I don't know. Now, I hope that's what it means. Command just could be a different word they're using, so not all these descriptions are the same, but in this case, I am led to get thinking here. Are we actually going to be able to drive around this AAT, or are we actually going to be able to play it ourselves? Is it just going to be a case of this is an AI and we have to command it to do a certain objective, like in the original LEGO Star Wars The Clone Wars game where there was AI troopers, there'd be AI vehicles everywhere? Is it a case of something like that? This one's also worrying because this is probably the set with Ahsoka and her 332nd Loyalist troopers that you wouldn't expect really to be in the game as much as the other characters until obviously we got this sticker. So it is pretty clear Ahsoka will be in one of the 2 Mandalorian character packs with a Mandalorian look, but in terms of her Season 7 Clone Wars look that is in this specific set, this description now puts that in doubt. With no sign of a Clone Wars character pack in sight, I've always speculated that I believe Ahsoka will be in the game at the start with her Clone Wars look. Maybe you can get her by getting collectibles, for example, red bricks, gold bricks, carbonite blocks, even kyber bricks, whatever it may be. But these descriptions now specifically saying that it is just the vehicles, quite disappointing, especially given the other sets that have codes indicate what you're getting if it's a character or a set. We had to look at bonus descriptions. I also took a look at these 3 sets from 2021, the TIE Fighter, the Imperial Shuttle and the X-Wing. They all have Play It in the Skywalker Saga codes on the back, but there were no further descriptions for any of them, so a lot of these sets are put in question now. Obviously a lot of characters like Vader, Luke are going to be in the game, but as for the more minor characters on this list, like General Dodonna for example in the X-Wing, it puts him in question now. But thanks to a review made on the Imperial Shuttle, because by the way the X-Wing and the TIE Fighter came out early this year, and then the Imperial Shuttle isn't out yet in most parts of the world, it's the latest releasing set here. It actually does have this poster of LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga inside the instruction manual, indicating that the marketing will continue, and considering this isn't supposed to be out until spring, this set, it goes along well with a bit of marketing. So that is the situation with these sets. We do have a bit more clarity on them now thanks to these descriptions, but it's kind of disappointing at the same time. Let's hope Ahsoka can still make it into the game, her Loyalist troopers as well, even minor characters like General Dodonna or the security droid from the TIE Fighter set. But that is where we're going to leave it, everyone. I do hope you enjoyed this video. Like as always if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and let me know your thoughts as always in the comments section. I'll see you in the next one.